Hello everybody and welcome back to Brood War, where we keep getting attacked down here by random things. It's kind of obnoxious, and I wish they'd stop. Like, let's just kill this Goliath once and for all. There we go. Okay, so we need to keep streaming units down that direction. Ultralisks are the priority, followed by Hydralisks, followed by Zerglings, that we spend all of our remainder on. So our missile attacks will be done very soon, and our melee attacks will be done soon as well. So we've definitely got a reasonable sized force down here, but we need more, for sure. Okay. So let's go ahead and queue up an Ultra if we can, but we can't, so let's queue Hydras, and then let's do Zerglings. Okay. So we need these next. 425. And we have melee attacks. I believe that's melee attacks level 3. So missile attacks level 2 is going to be our most economical. So as soon as we have the gas, I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'm going to save gas for Carapace level 2. Because we're going to need that. Which means we need to just spam out Zerglings at this point. Keep our Lings spent down. Oh, apparently the Protoss decided we're attacking. So we're attacking now. In we go. Go on in, everybody. I wasn't intending to attack now, but if we're able to do this, then great. I don't know if we're able to do this. But we're definitely doing a lot of damage to them. They have Reavers. Kill the Reavers. Reavers are the top priority. Kill the Dragoons. Of course, we can't deal with the Scouts unless we come back. Okay. Guardian, get up here. Okay, they do have some Terran support, actually, which is kind of insane. I was under the impression they weren't supposed to have that. Okay. Kill the Goliaths, please. Okay. So we need to get Carapace level 2. And we need to get a lot of Lings. Like, realistically, if they didn't have the Reavers, we'd be able to break through this incredibly easily. But with the Reavers, that makes it very difficult. And I would prefer it if this guy was attacking the medic instead. Instead of constantly changing who he's attacking, actually. Like, he needs to stop changing who he's attacking. What is going on here? Why is he only attacking this one that's attacking him every, like, 4th attack? I don't know, but now he's dead. That was bizarre. Okay. So how are we doing on our upgrades? We're getting very close now. We definitely need to break in here, and we need to break in faster than we are doing right now. I mean, as far as breaking this base goes, if it wasn't for the Reavers, it wouldn't be too bad. We could do it very easily. So, let's go ahead and build an Ultra. We're just so short on gas all the time. That's the major problem here, is that we can't do other strategies because we're short on gas. So, let's go ahead and bring in this force here. And see if we can't kill this Reaver. We can't kill that Reaver. There's just too many of them. Okay. Like, I feel like we can't even prioritize our attacks. We just need to overwhelm them with sheer numbers. That's what I feel like is happening right now. Which, if that's the case, I mean, I can handle that. We are on 4 hatcheries. We can just spam the Zerglings, and with fully upgraded Zerglings, I mean, the Reavers are going to go through them like butter, is the thing. So realistically, we need this attack force to be relatively, like, moderately successful. We need to be able to kill their units, in other words. Oh, look at that. They've got DTs here. We gotta go then. Okay. Get in here. Do as much damage as possible in as short a time as possible. Just overwhelm their Reavers with sheer numbers is the idea. But our army is already dead. Like, if they can't build more Scarabs, it won't be a problem, right? But they have DTs there. They have static defenses there. They have Dragoons that we have to get through. I don't know. If I fail this, I might try a pure Ling run, where we just build up basically to the force limit with Lings from the get-go. Fully upgraded Lings, spend gas only on upgrades. It sounds really dumb. And it might be really dumb. But I suppose it's a possibility. Just overwhelm them with sheer numbers, don't allow them to rebuild their Scarabs. I mean, we still don't have level 3 Carapace, which hurts us a lot. We need that. I don't know. I mean, Lings are pretty strong, but not necessarily under these circumstances, right? So, I don't know. It's not necessarily a great idea, but I don't necessarily have a better idea. Like, we need to be able to get past them to some degree. So maybe what we do is 1, 2, 3, and then 4 comes, like, does a full-on run-by and tries to get to their econ. Killed a couple of drones, I suppose. But overall, we did nothing to them. Yeah, like, I feel like Ultras are way, way better, but we just don't have the gas. With us not having the gas for Ultras, realistically, and not having the time for expansions, how do I want to do this? I'm going to use... I'm basically going to say this one is probably forfeit. Especially with that going on. Disgusting. Okay, Lings, turn around and fight them. Oh my. They're going through our Lings like butter. Okay. We now need to kill these guys. There we go. This Overlord needs to not be there. I mean, we could drop over here, I suppose, but is that really better? I'm not convinced it's better. We can keep going in this direction, but what happens if we actually go in through the north? I want to find out. Let's say that our... Let's say that our timer this time is basically forfeit, and I want to use the rest of the time to scout around. Like, we can run an attack, I suppose, but it's not going to do anything. This is not anywhere near what we need. And now we're just out of gas. So yeah, I mean, let's bring these Lings up around this way and see what happens if we attack from the north. Are we going to be right by their econ? Because if so, that would make this so much easier. Hypothetically. So let's just come up this way. Yeah, there's a tank up there, that's fine. There's probably another one around. There's a bunker there, and a second bunker there. But I just... Let's build some mutas quick and fly over this, and I just want to look at the lay of the land. I want to see what's up there, because I might be attacking from the wrong direction. Looking at the way this is laid out, their economy is far more to the north than we've been attacking, and we did a lot of damage. We actually cut in a fair amount there. They were all the way down here, remember. So if we were able to do that here, well, there goes their nexus. So I'm going to use these mutas, and we're just going to float over here and see if we can find a way into their economy for the next attempt. So let's go ahead and come up here. Okay, so we would come in right there. That's not ideal. We could drop here, but that's not ideal. That'll take a long time to set up. Looks like it's about the same, actually. We could do Mass Guardian, but I don't like the idea of doing that because we just don't have the gas. So the question is, how should I go about assaulting this base in this amount of time? Because if I had enough time, I would take out the 2 Terran bases relatively easily, take them, and then use that to do, like, Guardians and push in this way or something. Actually, let's check over here. So yeah, that's right up against the wall there. If we came in here, that's a fair number of their production facilities. Because, I mean, obviously we need to restart at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But the question is, A, the Zergling thing, it doesn't work. The Reavers are too good. We need to have 3 in gas immediately, and we need to immediately start working on these upgrades. And then we need to have some drones coming out. And I do like having the Guardians come down here immediately and start clearing the way. I feel like that's very, very effective. So, with 3 in gas, I'm going to go ahead and put a 4th in gas immediately, because we need it. And now we need minerals, so let's keep our mineral production up. Yep. Okay, kill this tank. There we go. So we now have all of our drones in gas that we need. And let's start working on our Ultralisk upgrades. As soon as we can, anyway. We need minerals for that, of course. But let's go for chitinous plating. And then come on down this way. So, I mean, what if we just did just purely Hydra Ultra? Well, we're going to run into gas issues. There's no doubt about that. But if we were able to do a single, massively successful Hydra Ultra attack, that might do the trick. Theoretically. Maybe. So if we were to just ignore Lings entirely, not spend any gas on that, upgrade our Hydras as soon as we have the minerals, which is right about now. Okay. Now I need to push in down this direction. There's another tank over here, if I recall correctly. But there's fewer bunkers down here, which is the big thing. So let's go ahead and have these guys start mining, and then I think we're basically done with our economy. I think that's probably enough mineral income, because we're going to be constrained almost entirely by gas income anyway. So let's go ahead and make a couple more drones. And then these Hydras and this Ultra can come on down here and join this Guardian. Like so. So come on down, guys. And then we're just going to group up over right about here. Okay. So now we need faster Ultralisk movement. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and build 3 right here. And then 1 over here. Yeah, we do need more Overlords. They're not wrong. Okay. So, evolution here just completed. Let's go for melee attacks. And let's go for, I think, Carapace. That'll be pretty important for us to be able to survive those Reaver hits. Okay, this guy can come on down here. You can build your colony as soon as you're ready. There you go. We'll build a second colony right here. And we'll build 2 colonies right up over there. We've already got 1 drone for it. so we can do that and get another drone. Okay, so there's our defenses done. That's pretty much all we need as far as defenses go. Excellent. So let's go ahead and make these sunken colonies. We're not spending any gas on any of this defense, so that's good. Just minerals. Then we need this guy up here, like so. Okay, I think it's actually dead. We do need to get an overlord down there, though, so let's float an overlord on down. Okay, and let's be meeting up right down here for right now. So what evolution just completed? Okay, so let's get grooved spines. Excellent. And let's get these into sunken colonies. Okay. So at this point, we can start transitioning over into units, which I think is significantly faster than we did before. So let's get as many Ultralisks as we can out. We need at least 12 Ultralisks, I think. At bare minimum, 12 Ultralisks. I'm also going to go ahead and bury our Lurker right down here. There we go. These Lings can participate in the attack, but they're not really going to do much, I suppose. So that should be fine. Let's also get a few Overlords. And we're going to spend excess minerals on Overlords, I think. We'll see how that goes. Okay, so we need Ultralisks. Lots and lots of Ultras. But the thing is, they cost so much. 200 gas. If they costed like 50 gas, that would be ridiculous. But if they costed 100 gas, I wouldn't be so concerned about gas in this scenario. But as it is, I'm quite concerned. So realistically, we have our evolutions finishing up, and we should probably be building Hydras right now. So I'm going to go ahead and build a bunch of Hydras. And we need to be working on Ultras as well. I'm going to go for a third hatchery this time, but I'm not going to go for a fourth. Because I feel like we do need a few more larvae, but I feel like 4 was overkill and our gas production just could not keep up. So I think this will be okay. I'm going to get an Ultra here. There we go. So here comes an Ultra. Fantastic. So we now need to get ourselves Carapace, and, well, we need to get all of these upgrades. So let's go for Carapace level 2 next. We need to be saving up our gas for these. So I'm going to go ahead and get us a few more Overlords, actually, so that our minerals stay spent down a little bit. And Carapace is definitely next because it upgrades both. So as soon as we have 225 gas, which at this point feels like a lot of gas. And then we're going to need, what, like, close to another 1,000 gas for all of these upgrades? Because we need 200 for melee attacks. Okay, we can get this started. So yeah, we need another 2,000, or another 200 gas here, another 150 plus another, what, like 200-ish? So call that 350. So we need about another 500 total gas. So that's going to be exciting. All of our gas needs to be saved for that right now. Because we need to get these upgrades ASAP. Which does mean that we can make a bunch of Overlords with the minerals that we have right now. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And as soon as we have 150, which we have right now, I'm going to get this started so that we're not waiting and we're not losing time. So now we can be collecting gas for the next upgrade while the upgrade is happening. There we go. Okay. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get... I don't know. I don't think I am going to get an Overlord, actually. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a third evolution chamber. I feel like that's going to be more efficient for us than waiting. And I probably should have done that at the beginning of the game if that was the route I was going to go with. If we restart again, I'll do a third evolution chamber. So I'm going to bring this guy up here and build an evolution chamber here. Okay. I should have done that at the beginning of the game. There's no doubt about that. But as soon as that is done, yeah, that's definitely going to be faster. As soon as that is done, then we'll be in a decent-ish position. I'm going to go ahead and get one Ultra. We're under attack over here, but that shouldn't be a big deal to deal with. It's just the Terrans, so I think we're fine. Gonna move this Overlord up over here, gonna group all of these guys up over here now. Okay. These Overlords don't necessarily have to be right on the army. I'm gonna put them a little off to the side. Same with these Overlords, a little off to the side. Okay, let's get ourselves melee attacks level 3. There we go, a bit of time efficiency there. And let's get ourselves some Hydras. I mean, realistically, there's just so little gas. That's the thing. I feel like I have to make Zerglings right now, because otherwise I'm just wasting time. I'm wasting minerals. So yeah, I feel like I have to make Zerglings while our gas is trying to keep up. But at what point do I stop building Ultras, is the question. I think the answer is 12. We need to keep saving up until we have 12 Ultras. Because at this point, I think we have everything queued up-ish in terms of upgrades. So we need to be launching our attack relatively soon-ish. But let's not attack until we're good and ready. Okay, so we have a total of 5 Ultras here. So that's good. We also need Carapace level 3, so we need 300 gas for that. But I think that's the last upgrade that we need. So I'm saving gas for Carapace, which means that we can afford to spend minerals on Zerglings. So I'm going to go ahead and do some of that. And then as soon as we have our gas, which we need another 100 gas, ugh, being on 1 gas feels awful. I wish we had a second gas here, but we just don't have time to take one. Okay, so we also need missile attacks level 2 still. That's... or level 3. That's pretty nasty. So we need to be saving up for that as well, which means another round of Zerglings, for sure. So let's get those Zerglings queued up. And as soon as we have the gas for Missile Attacks 3, we'll get that started. We have an idle evolution chamber right now, which I really don't like. But it'll be queued up soon enough. It only takes 200 gas for missile attacks. So let's go ahead and get that started. I can't do it quite yet. I'm going to do another round of Zerglings. Try to keep my minerals spent down a bit. Okay. As soon as we're ready here. There. Okay. Now I think we are good on our upgrades and all future gas can go into units. Which means it should. I'm going to get one more round of Lings to spend down our minerals a little bit while we get our... what am I thinking? While we get our gas up. There we go. I'm also going to get a round of Overlords. There we go. So we have a lot of Lings down here. We also have an Ultra here. So we have ourselves 6 Ultras, which is roughly half of what we want. We have a bunch of Hydras here. I think we have a sufficient quantity of Hydras, probably. At least that's what I'm thinking. Wow, these guys aren't dying very quick, are they? Okay. Okay, he's gonna kill himself. We're good. We have a decent amount of Hydras here, but I would like to have more. And we have a whole passel of Lings, which isn't going to do us a huge amount of good. But we need more Ultras. There's no doubt about that right now. So yeah, we are completely good on upgrades. We're as upgraded as we can get, other than getting better Lings. Which we may want to do. Actually, now that I think about it. It's just so much gas. I think we need an Ultra. Like, realistically, we could do this for 100 gas. That's not too bad. It's half an Ultralisk. But I kind of feel like Reavers are just going to blow through that anyway, as well as potentially Storms. So that's not really a big deal to me right now. I think we need to be more on more on Hydras and Ultras. Okay, an Ultra very soon. But I'm also going to go ahead and spend down some of these minerals on Lings. There we go. Okay, let's get some of these Lings out of the way. We have a lot of Lings here, so yeah. We need to attack basically now, though. Like, I think we wait until our last Ultra is here, but we pretty much need to go. If we're going to attack, this will need to be the Force. So I'm going to queue up a few Hydras. And then there we go. So there's our Hydras. And once these are ready, this is basically what we've got. We're fully upgraded, or will be, by the time we're in position to attack. So I'm going to be having these guys be in a separate group. I'm also going to start researching faster Overlord movement. I don't know if it'll be done before we attack or not, but I'm going to start it. And then I'm just going to keep spamming out the Lings for right now. And we need to get all of our Ultras over here. So this is group 1 of Ultras. Okay, and then group 2 is Hydras, which can be up over here for right now. And then more Hydras. So as soon as these guys come in, we need to attack. Like, basically immediately. So, yep, this is all we've got. So, group 2 of Hydras, come on over here. Excellent. And now we just have a million groups of Lings here. So, this is group 3. This is group... Hang on. This is group 4. Let's get these Overlords out of the way. This is group 5. This is group 6. This is group 7. This is group 8. This is group 9. And this is group 0. And for right now, let's go ahead and start researching adrenal glands. So everybody, come on up to here for now. Oh, we need to attack. Okay, here we go. Okay. Can we break this, is the question. We have so many Lings. These Hydras aren't actually attacking right now, so they can come on up as well. Okay. I think this is going to break them. I don't think they can hold this tide. This is kind of ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, this is rather a lot. We need this carrier dead. That's top priority for our Hydras. Okay. There we go. So let's go ahead and get a few more Lings down there now, because we need more. You guys can head on up here. Okay. They actually did manage to fight off that attack. Also, there's a big ol' attack coming in from the Terrans up to the north. Well, that's obnoxious. Okay, so they've got DTs there. So we definitely need a few things. Well, we almost broke them there. Almost, but not quite. Which is a little obnoxious, to be sure. Well, let's go ahead and bring these guys down here. And we need to have this Overlord be in the group as well. So these Lings, I have no idea where they're going. Okay. Okay, we gotta go. An Overlord, I need you to keep up. Okay, We kill the DTs. DTs are dead. They have more DTs. They have scouts. They have all the things. I'm not sure that we can do this in enough time. Like, if we had a little bit extra time, it would be fine. But I want you guys up here on their nexus, please. Okay, so that definitely worked-ish. And actually, it's still kind of working. But we're running very close to out of time, is the problem. So we are making significant progress over here at this point, but we only have a minute and a half left. Like, we need these guys in right now. We need everybody in. Okay. Kill all the things. Because we have to kill the whole base, remember. So, we need these lings up over here as well. We need all the lings. We have 48 seconds. I'm not sure that this is happening. We broke the base this time. But it just wasn't quite enough. But that was definitely progress. Okay. Get on up here, guys. Is there no way to run up there?
The settlement was too slow.
Yeah, I'm well aware.
Protoss are escaping.
Okay. So, there isn't a way to run up there from what I can see. Wait. Is it not over? Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's more like it. So, I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here, but I learned some optimizations, and next episode, I think we will do better. See you all then.